Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit about BoldTrail's custom page builder that enables you to build microsites that help your web presence and your visibility across all search engines. Let's get into it. Welcome back. So today we're going to walk through BoldTrail's custom web page builder, and this is found in Web and IDX. I'm going to go ahead and pair Claude with this today, and we're going to build a custom page about a golf course, right? So we're going to head over into our Web and IDX section. We're going to go into our pages. Make sure you have the correct domain selected here, but we're going to head over to pages. And then I've already done this once. For some reason, the last video I shot did not get recorded for whatever reason. But we're going to walk you through step by step here. The really cool thing about BoldTrail is that they have a bunch of templates ready for you to use. All you have to do is click select, and you can then go ahead and change the information. But we're going to build a page about golf course communities. You've probably been hearing a lot of chatter about microsites. Yes, microsites are great, especially if you're trying to become a hyper-local agent, meaning you want to stand out in an area. You build a sales funnel around that entire area, right? For example, I'm in 78247. I had a 78247 page built that just runs ads, and it has a complete sales funnel talking about everything 78247. But if you're just getting into the whole idea and concept of visibility, AEO, GEO, SEO, so forth, BoldTrail has a custom page builder that enables you to use your already existing domain that you're driving traffic to help increase your visibility via pages, right? So a page is just basically an attachment to your URL. Think of a page being ernestenriquez.com, right? Or ernestenriquez.com / what's my home worth, right? So what we're doing is we're building URL slugs that are attached to these pages that then become searchable. Now, making sure you have the right structure is going to be super important. So when you go to Claude, because I recommend Claude for anything HTML and writing any kind of quick code, this is something I do on a daily basis. I do know how to write code myself, but I leverage AI in the fashion to help me expedite the building and creation of these pages so that I can build them quickly, right? So what I've done is I've already pre-prompted Claude to do this for me. So we'll walk through what we did, right? So first off, I always attach images, including an image of myself, as well as the logo for my brokerage. Now, I do this because I want it to follow that brand and that theme. So we've gone ahead and we've pre-prompted it. I said, I am a website designer building a golf course community page for a real estate agent, Ernest Enriquez, at eXp Realty. I want this page to have the most up-to-date information possible. It should talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. When building the page, be sure to follow the best AEO, SEO, and GEO practices. Once the page HTML is built, I will ask for a high-ranking title and description. Start by building me the page HTML. I've attached the agent's logo for brand theme, and I'm also including an agent image. And what it basically did was built me out this page here that you could see over off to the right, right? It gave me the HTML code to this page. Now, I always recommend when leveraging AI to do this, to go through, read it very, very with a fine-tooth comb, because you want to make sure you're not overstepping any fair housing, RESPA, CFPB, anything like that. So this is my disclaimer to you. Anytime you use AI, make sure you validate all the information, but you can use it as a quick guide to help you build things, right? So it built us this page, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this page, and inside of BoldTrail, you can see we've already done it here, but what you'll do is you'll click Create Custom Page, and then it'll take you to basically this screen here. Now your page title is going to be blank. All of this is going to be blank, and this is going to look blank with my HTML code on it as well until I embed it to there, right? So what I've done is I've actually drag and dropped this HTML code into here. And then when you do that, it'll essentially give you this option here, which we expanded and we pasted our HTML code into the HTML editor, right? We then went and got the title, because remember I asked it to create a title, San Antonio Golf Course Communities Guide 2026. So in advanced options, we went through and we placed those and had this slug created. This slug is just the URL path, right? So ErnestEnriquez.com/San Antonio Golf Course Communities Guide 2026. It's important to structure things this way because when you think about search engines and visibility, they're all reading the URL, they're reading the title, the page context, and everything that that page is about. So when you go to actually index these pages, you're going to make sure that you're increasing your chances of being recommended because you're matching all those keyword prompts, right? So meta tag description, meta tag keywords. The other important thing to do when we talk about AEO, and one thing here is you could toggle on the header and the footer. I don't ever recommend turning off the footer for legal reasons. You always want to display any kind of IABs or any kind of forms that you need to have, and those are more commonly attached in the footer section. So I always leave the footer section, but I turn off the header, right? So we're going to then have this text here. And when we talk about answer engine optimizations, it's all about making sure you have an FAQ on your page, right? What are the best golf course communities? Make sure they have answers. These are all things that these algorithms are actually looking for. And this is one really nice thing about the BoldTrail website builder, or page builder, I should say, is that they give you the ability to actually do this, right? Very quickly. It's not an upcharge like some other systems out there might try and do to you. But you could create these custom pages very quickly, and they don't have to be blogs. That means they're standalones on the in the algorithm and in the searches, right? So what this looks like when I click on it now is you'll see we have no header up here at the top. You'll see it has all the information, the short answer. It's also got my search widget for my website here. So they could easily go in and type in golf, right? And they could see like Golf Vista, right? Or they can type in a particular neighborhood. They could see all the details, everything about this, my Facebook pixel, my Google tag, all of my information is getting captured since I'm hitting this page, and it's just increasing my visibility. This is a super cool, quick, efficient way for you to drive traffic, and it's very, very easy. Takes all of 5 to 10 minutes to get dialed in. But yeah, you should be building one of these pages within BoldTrail each and every day, or once a week, or once a month to help increase your visibility. So super cool little tool and hack that you could use to build pages without having to think about what content you want on the page. If you want to do that, you absolutely can. But this is just an easy way to get a page up and running quickly. In a next video, we're going to talk a little bit about Google Search Console and how you could actually take this URL path and index it so that Google starts recognizing it very quickly and within the next 24 hours. Because once you have it dialed in, when you hard index it, those first several hours are super important because there's going to be a lot of traffic coming to it. So don't index a page or hard index a page until you actually have it fine-tuned and dialed in and you have all the content that you want. Again, if you like the content that you're seeing, like, subscribe, and share these videos, and come back for all the cool latest tricks and tips on everything real estate CRMs. My name is Ernest Enriquez. I'm out.